Hello, Cleveland Browns fans. Let's get straight to the point. The latest news has every fan's heart racing. Stay tuned because we're diving into the changes that are shaping our team and what we can expect in the next steps of this exciting journey. Nick Chubb's career with the Cleveland Browns may be reaching a turning point. The running back, who has become one of the most beloved and respected figures in the franchise, faces an uncertain future as he approaches free agency. Despite his legacy and impact on the team, factors such as recent injuries, declining productivity, and the Browns' need for roster renewal suggest that his stay in Cleveland is in jeopardy. Meanwhile, some of his teammates, like tight end David Njoku, still hold out hope of seeing him back in the brown and orange uniform. Nick Chubb was selected by the Cleveland Browns in the second round of the 2018 NFL Draft, coming from the universities of Georgia. From the start, he demonstrated exceptional talent, combining physical strength, field vision, and an impressive ability to gain yards after contact. In his rookie season, Chubb shared the backfield with Carlos Hyde, but quickly took over the starting role after a series of convincing performances. His first full season as a starter in 2019 was marked by impressive numbers: 1,494 rushing yards and 8 touchdowns, with an average of 5.0 yards per carry. This performance earned Chubb his first Pro Bowl selection, solidifying him as one of the league's best running backs. In the following years, he maintained a high level of production, being selected to the Pro Bowl in 4 consecutive seasons, 2019, 2022, and helping the Browns become a competitive team in the AFC North. Beyond his statistics, Chubb earned the respect of fans and teammates for his work ethic, humility, and dedication to the franchise. He became a symbol of resilience and excellence in an organization that has endured decades of instability and frustration. However, Chubb's trajectory began to face significant obstacles in recent years. In 2023, he suffered a devastating knee injury during a game against the Pittsburgh Steelers, which sidelined him for the rest of the season. The injury, which included damage to the anterior cruciate ligament, ACL, and other knee structures, required complex surgery and a lengthy rehabilitation process. Chubb returned to the field in 2024, but his production was limited. In 8 games, he recorded 332 rushing yards and 3 touchdowns, with an average of just 3.3 yards per carry, a number well below his previous standards. Additionally, he missed 6 games at the start of the season while still recovering from the knee injury, and was forced to sit out the final 3 games due to a foot fracture. These injuries, combined with his decline in productivity, have raised questions about Chubb's ability to return to his peak. At 29 years old, he is at a stage in his career where running backs typically begin to show signs of wear and tear, especially after serious injuries. For the Browns, who are looking to rebuild their backfield and improve offensive performance, the decision to move on without Chubb seems increasingly plausible. The Cleveland Browns are in a transitional period. After a disappointing 2023 season with a record of 3-14, the team recognizes the need for renewal in several positions, including the backfield. With Chubb set to become a free agent next week, the franchise will have to decide whether it's worth investing in a player who, despite his legacy, faces physical and performance uncertainties. From a financial perspective, the Browns may prefer to allocate resources to other areas of need, such as the offensive line, receiving core, or defense. Additionally, the modern NFL increasingly values rotation at the running back position, with teams opting for short-term contracts and lower salaries for players in the role. This makes it less likely that the Browns will offer Chubb a lucrative contract, especially considering his recent injury history. However, the decision won't be easy. Chubb is not only a talented player, he is a leader in the locker room and a beloved figure among the fan base. His departure would mark the end of an era and leave a significant void in the team's identity. As the Browns front office evaluates its options, Some players have already publicly expressed their desire to see Chubb remain with the team. One of the most vocal has been tight end David Njoku, who took to social media to make an emotional plea to the running back. Njoku, who is also a key piece of the Browns' offense, highlighted Chubb's importance not just as a player, but as a teammate and friend. Njoku's plea reflects the impact Chubb has in the locker room. He is known for his quiet leadership, exemplary work ethic, and ability to inspire his teammates. For many players, Chubb embodies the values the Browns strive to uphold: resilience, dedication, and excellence. Yet, as much as the players want him back, the final decision will rest with the team's front office, which must balance emotional factors with financial and sporting realities. If Chubb leaves the Browns, he will enter a free agent market full of uncertainties. Despite his impressive track record, recent injuries and his age may limit interest from other teams. However, it's still possible that he could attract offers from franchises in need of an experienced running back to complement their offense. Teams like the Miami Dolphins, Baltimore Ravens, or even the Kansas City Chiefs could see value in adding Chubb to their roster, especially if he is willing to accept a short-term, lower-value contract. Additionally, his experience and leadership could be valuable assets for teams seeking a stabilizing presence in the locker room. On the other hand, Chubb could follow the path of other veteran running backs and seek an opportunity with a team that has a real chance to compete for a Super Bowl. This decision would allow him to end his career with a shot at winning the NFL's ultimate prize, something he has yet to achieve in Cleveland. Regardless of what the future holds, Nick Chubb's legacy with the Cleveland Browns is already secure. He has been one of the few bright spots in a franchise that has endured years of instability and frustration. His memorable performances, work ethic, and connection with the fans have made him an iconic figure in the team's history. Chubb helped transform the Browns from a recurring NFL joke into a respected and competitive team. His 4 consecutive Pro Bowl selections between 2019 and 2022 are a testament to his on-field excellence, while his humble and dedicated attitude has won the hearts of fans. Nick Chubb's future with the Cleveland Browns remains uncertain. As the team's front office evaluates its options, players like David Njoku and the fan base hold out hope of seeing him back on the field in the brown and orange uniform. However, the realities of professional sports, combined with recent injuries and declining productivity, suggest that a separation may be inevitable. If this truly marks the end of Chubb's journey in Cleveland, he will leave behind a lasting legacy. His dedication, talent, and impact on the franchise will be remembered for years, and he will always hold a special place in the hearts of Browns fans. Meanwhile, the NFL world awaits to see what the next chapter holds for one of the most respected running backs of his generation. The recent contract restructuring of Deshaun Watson with the Cleveland Browns has sparked widespread debate and analysis in the world of American football. The quarterback, who joined the franchise in 2022 with one of the most controversial and lucrative contracts in NFL history, agreed to a significant change in his financial deal, converting $44.7 million of his 2025 salary into signing bonuses. This move not only redefines Watson's future with the team, but also has profound implications for the Browns' financial and strategic planning in the coming years. This text explores the details of the restructuring, the context of Watson's NFL trajectory, the challenges faced by the franchise, and the potential directions the team may take moving forward. Deshaun Watson's contract restructuring was announced on Thursday, October 12th, by a league source to UPI. The agreement involves converting $44.7 million of his 2025 salary into signing bonuses, allowing the amount to be spread over the remaining years of the contract. As a result, Watson will now receive a minimum salary for the current season, 2024, and $46 million 2026. This change frees up approximately $36 million in cap space for the team in the coming years, giving the Browns greater flexibility to sign new talent or retain key players. This financial maneuver is common in the NFL, especially when a team seeks to optimize its salary cap space. In the case of the Browns, the restructuring reflects both the franchise's confidence in Watson and an attempt to mitigate the risks associated with his high cost. Since signing a fully guaranteed 5-year, $230 million contract in 2022, Watson has been a polarizing figure, both for his on-field performance and off-field issues. Deshaun Watson was selected by the Houston Texans with the 12th overall pick in the 2017 NFL Draft. He quickly established himself as one of the league's most promising quarterbacks, earning Pro Bowl selections in 3 consecutive seasons, 2018-2020. During his time with the Texans, Watson accumulated over 14,000 passing yards, 104 touchdowns, and just 36 interceptions, showcasing a rare combination of accuracy, mobility, and game vision. However, his career has been marred by controversy. In 2021, Watson was accused by more than 20 women of sexual harassment and inappropriate behavior during massage sessions. The allegations resulted in an 11-game suspension for the 2022 season and a $5 million fine. Despite the controversies, the Browns decided to bet big on the quarterback, acquiring him in a trade with the Texans and offering him a record-breaking contract. Since joining the Cleveland Browns, Watson's performance has fallen short of expectations. Injuries and suspension have limited his time on the field. Over the past 2 years, he has started only 19 of a possible 51 games. In the 2023 season, Watson played in 7 games, completing 63.4% of his passes for 1,148 yards, 5 touchdowns, and 3 interceptions. While he has shown flashes of his talent, he has been unable to maintain the consistency needed to lead the team to success. An Achilles tendon injury prematurely ended his 2024 season, resulting in him missing 10 games. During this period, veteran Jameis Winston took over the offense, starting 7 games and accumulating 2,121 passing yards, 13 touchdowns, and 12 interceptions. Winston demonstrated leadership but also made crucial mistakes that cost the team important games. Watson's record as a starter with the Browns is 2-5, and the team has a 9-10 record with him at the helm since 2022. These numbers fall far short of justifying the financial investment made by the franchise, raising questions about his future with the team. The restructuring of Watson's contract has significant implications for the Browns' financial planning. By freeing up $36 million in cap space, the team gains flexibility to strengthen other positions or retain key players. However, it also increases the long-term financial commitment to Watson, as the signing bonuses will be spread over the remaining years of the contract. This decision reflects the Browns' continued belief in Watson's potential. Despite injuries and inconsistent performance, the franchise believes he can still be the franchise quarterback who will lead the team to a Super Bowl. However, this bet is not without risks. If Watson fails to regain his previous level of play, the Browns could be stuck with a burdensome contract that limits their ability to rebuild the roster. With the contract restructuring, the Browns signal that Deshaun Watson will remain the starting quarterback for the 2025 season. However, the team must also prepare for alternative scenarios. Dorian Thompson-Robinson, selected in the 2023 NFL Draft, is the only other quarterback under contract for the 2025-26 season. Bailey Zappi, who served as a backup in 2024, is a restricted free agent, leaving the team with limited options on the roster. The Browns hold the 2nd overall pick in the 2025 NFL Draft, giving them the opportunity to select one of the top quarterback prospects. Names like Arch Manning, nephew of Peyton and Eli Manning, and Carson Beck from the University of Georgia are considered elite prospects. Drafting a quarterback would be a bet on the future, but could also create healthy competition within the roster. Another option would be to pursue an experienced quarterback in the free agent market. Players like Kirk Cousins or Ryan Tannehill could bring stability and experience to the offense while Watson recovers from injuries or seeks to regain his physical and mental form. The restructuring of Deshaun Watson's contract is a risky but necessary move for the Cleveland Browns. It reflects the franchise's confidence in their quarterback, but also exposes the team to significant financial and sporting risks. The 2025 season will be crucial in determining Watson's future in the NFL and the Browns' success as a competitive franchise. In the meantime, the team must explore all available options to strengthen the roster, whether through the draft, free agency, or trades. The path to success is uncertain, but one thing is clear. The Browns are betting everything on Deshaun Watson, and the future of the franchise depends on his ability to return to the level of play that made him an NFL star. Stay updated on everything happening with the Cleveland Browns and keep informed about the latest news. Subscribe to the channel to receive all updates directly and make sure you don't miss any important details.